Hey, and welcome to another installment of Geek Out commentaries. I'm Sam,
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
and we're gonna kind of change things up after our Halloween celebration and our 75th anniversary of Batman. And we're each gonna kind of pick a solo film, and this is my solo pick. It's Iron Monkey, which was a Mandarin film made in the mid '90s, and it wasn't brought until the mid 2000s that Quentin Tarantino actually produced the American version that we're going to be watching. So if you have the Iron Monkey DVD or Blu-ray, or if you're watching it on Netflix, it's that version. Now you guys don't really haven't watched a lot of kung fu movies, right?
No, I'm actually pretty new to the genre. Like I've seen a couple like Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee's here and there, but not a big watcher.
Not even Cradle to the Grave with DMX, providing X gonna give it to you.
You know, I have seen that one.
It's a good one, classic. And then Jake, you're also a novice in the world of kung fu film.
Absolutely.
Me, I don't know if it's me reverting to stereotype, but I love kung fu movies, and this is really a really entertaining, just easy to kind of pick up and watch film. Again, available on Netflix. DVDs less than $10. I got the Blu-ray on Amazon for like $6. So yeah, it's a phenomenal film. And Chris, do you want to cue us up in terms of like runtimes?
Well, not runtime per se, but but yeah. So as per usual, what I have right here is I've gone ahead and started the movie, hit pause, and backtracked all the way to the zero counter. So if you need to set up that, go ahead and pause us. And make sure that you are ready to go. You know, with the timer on 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 across the board, and then I'll go ahead and assume that everyone else is ready to go. So I've got the remote in my hand, ready to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play, and we're off.
You should be seeing that majestic Miramax skyline.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
and now the word Miramax.
I've never seen this movie.
Yeah, neither have I.
So you're hearing these guys enjoy it for the first time.
Well,
watch them both fucking hate it. Golden Harvest, by the way, was responsible for the American distribution of the first 3 Ninja Turtles films.
oh.
Fun fact. And Win Yo Ping came up with the fight choreography for films like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, a lot of the Jackie Chan stuff. Maybe Mission Impossible 2. Because John Woo loves that guy as well. This is basically Chinese Batman, a guy that dresses up at night, going by the moniker Iron Monkey, that basically fucks up the corrupt and, well, more like Robin Hood now that I'm saying it, steals from the rich, gives to the poor. And I like how they take the Shaolin monks and actually make them the bad guys this time. Whereas in most kung fu films, they're kind of like, oh, Shaolin monks are like the big samurai, like order guys, where this time they're corrupt and they just kind of want to do their own thing. Those big red sexual letters meant Iron Monkey, by the way.
Sexual?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, nothing gets me hotter than an Iron Monkey. Is that the Iron Monkey right there?
It is indeed.
Spoilers. So I'm going to admit right now that one of the reasons why I'm not big into like kung fu movies and stuff like that is because I'm a very slow reader, and dubbing sounds silly a lot of the time. So I'm probably going to be like, wait, what the fuck's going on?
Well,
a couple times.
That monk has super ears.
And crazy eyebrows.
It's the Chinese version of my father, complete with mustache.
That's how our Glory Days was prepared tonight.
I have that same experience when I have sex too. Scrooge McDuck status. He really should have put like a sock on the door or something.
Or, maybe anything to block people from seeing it.
Yeah.
Chaos of arrows. Oh, that's sad.
It's an army of Grant Morrisons.
It's the best kind of army.
My big problem with like Crouching Tiger, for a kung fu movie, there wasn't a lot of fighting in Crouching Tiger, whereas this is like some of the best fights like ever. It was like Crouching Tiger was more about wire work.
Mm-hmm. I love this choreography already.
I tend to prefer the kung fu films that don't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best way to do it.
I think that's why I've always liked the Jackie Chan movies that I've seen.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't take anything seriously.
Jackie Chan movies are insane.
Oh, metal balls, my one weakness. And he can burst through ceilings, apparently.
Why not?
He is iron.
Shaolin
It's funny because
punks.
it rhymes with Shaolin monks.
Yeah,
Can we start a band called Shaolin Punks?
Punks? Yeah. Does it have to be a punk band?
Yes.
Oh, okay, fine.
I mean, it would be funny if it was like a bluegrass band. Now, do you guys prefer dubbing or do you prefer the original language?
I prefer original language,
Yeah.
like subtitles.
Yeah.
Again, with my bad reading, I usually do enjoy dub just so I can,
Mm-hmm.
pay attention to what's going on and understand the dialogue and stuff like that. Because now I'm like splitting time between reading and watching.
Well, like a lot, most of my experience with needing to dub or subtitle stuff is like anime, and I love the original language stuff in anime because the voice acting is astounding.
How much of a commitment is it to make a movie like this where you have to shave the top front half of your head for the entire production time?
It's like Pink Flamingos.
Yeah. Can we name our band Pink Flamingos?
We got to form a band before we name it because we've had about 7 different names, and I still go with No Look Lizard Stomp.
And like 5 different albums too, right?
That's right. We already got the albums. That's fine, but No Look Lizard Stomp, I still think reigns supreme.
I'm still standing by Righteous Ass Pounding.
Okay. Well, then I quit the band.
I'm assuming there's pockets in the sleeves. Otherwise, it just all that shit goes out all the time. Don't say his name. It's like Beetlejuice.
So immature. You guys will know you're perfectly synced with us because us laughing right when the word diarrhea comes on the screen.
Apparently, shark fin soup makes you horny. I've heard about that in like Chinese delicacy stuff. Chief Fox. Maybe not the most Chinese name.
He was in the Year of the Fox, right? That is a pretty intense hairstyle. It's out of popularity in China.
I think so.
He still takes him though. Whoa, racist. So where's the Shakespeare bust that he flips open to
Become
enter
Iron
the
Monkey.
Iron Monkey Cave?
Or
The Monkey Cave?
the monkey lair.
I feel like that's that's a terrible name for like a jerk off room. Let me take you to my monkey lair. You missed one there.
Like a badass.
And they're all in order.
I mean, it looked cool, but there's probably a way easier way to do that.
Like, wait for them to all to...
Or just, pick them up and look at him.
Painted rocks.
Oh,
Oh, in the face.
angry monkey. He's like Batman, except everyone worships him.
Still looks like painted rocks to me.
It's actually fool's gold.
Time to feed the dog.
Your friendly neighborhood iron monkey.
Thwip, thwip.
Your umbrella.
The Iron Maiden.
It's Alfred. Gross.
Ugh.
They all have Princess Leia hair. Also, he has like the pimpest pipe ever.
I know, right? If I were smoking, I would totally smoke out of that.
It's like half flask, half pipe.
Why are they so excited about a letter from the Capitol?
So all those people that the doctor pointed out, all those people that the Iron Monkey implicated are now going to be innocently imprisoned by the police. Way to go, Chinese Bruce Wayne.
Just because he's scratching himself.
You sneeze. That's how Planet of the Apes started.
I like that they just let a guy walk up to him and say, "Don't say monkey."
That's Donnie Yen, by the way, who's probably the biggest marquee name to Western audiences.
Oh yeah, I actually recognize him.
I do not.
He was in Fearless with Jet Li,
I did not see that.
or Hero with Jet Li.
I did not see that either.
Right.
Or this movie with Jet Li. Wait,
If Jet Li would make this movie even more, I'm still waiting for like the.
Was he in sorry to cut you. Was he in Black Mask?
Yeah. No, Jet Li's Black Mask.
Oh, I mean not Black Mask. He was in the there was a sequel
Black Mask 2.
that was called Black Mask 2. He was in something where he was like the main dude. Like he wears.
There's a lot of.
It looks like he looks like basically Kato, and I think like it's based on the whole.
Oh yeah.
It starts off in like a World War
Tuxedo
One or
mask.
World War Two,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like wearing like the driver's gear. A lot of rocks being thrown.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for like a martial arts like Expendables movie where it's like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Donnie Yen. I guess that's it in terms of like people that are like
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
hey, dude, what was that movie that he did? The martial arts movie that he did.
Oh, I own that one.
Man in Tai Chi?
Man in Tai Chi. That's
Yeah,
I
that
like
was
that.
really
Yeah,
good.
it's a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Directed
Also on
it.
Netflix.
He directed it.
Yeah.
He plays the villain.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. He's got that
It was like
creepy
his-
mask that he wears, like that black mask that he
Yeah.
wears.
It was like his Battlefield Earth for John Travolta,
Yes,
and that but good.
but good. Yeah. Oh, umbrella to the chest. I love I don't watch, as Sam said, very many kung fu movies, but with Netflix and stuff, I've been trying to watch more over the past year or so, and I love their devotion to this is like a craft, like it's insane how much work and how good they are at this.
Yeah. I love that there's always at least one character that's just I'm going to pick up anything and it can become a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
There's your monkey. There's
all right.
Yeah.
At least we got one. This movie would be better if it was actually a monkey in an Iron Man suit running around kicking ass.
Why hasn't Tony Stark made an Iron Monkey? If he were a DC Comics character, there would have been an Iron Monkey. Diarrhea and butts.
Temple of Doom.
Ooh.
It was like that scene in Batman Forever.
Harvey, I'm Iron Monkey.
For anyone wondering, instead of how in American courts where judges get a gavel, in Chinese courts they have that wooden block.
Wood block?
Yeah. He's just not randomly picking up some wooden block and slamming it into his desk. I mean, well, he kind of is, but there's some significance.
It's not a random block.
Right.
How. That'll show him.
Throw all my gavels at him.
I get him with the balls. Legos, no!
That's true. I don't think I've ever seen that in a Marvel or DC book.
So is this the creation of the Lex Luthor here? Actually, that was my same question. Why is he fighting Iron Monkey?
Because he feels that he's responsible for getting all the innocent people imprisoned,
Fair enough.
including him and his son.
Right. Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Back to my fight.
God damn it, we had him.
And then a ballerina twirls and flies off stage.
You see Iron Monkey in front of the Axis Chemical sign. He doesn't show up for another 30, 40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes, then the movie's like done at this point. We're already 25 minutes
Are you
in.
serious? Jesus.
Yeah, we're used to marathoning these like 2 hour,
I know.
2.5 hour long
The movie's
movies.
getting longer and longer.
We're about a third of the way through this entire film. Compared to, say, Dark Knight Rises, in which case we'd have another...
Still on the plane with Bane.
Yeah, we'd still have another 2 hours to
We
go.
just finished the cold open.
Yeah. The title credits.
Departed, the titles weren't in the movie until like 20 minutes in.
That's right. Yeah, he's like in jail doing the... Yeah.
Yeah, the lifts on the books.
Mm-hmm.
X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. And then he finishes the push-ups and he's like, ah!
Leonardo DiCaprio begins.
This has nothing to do with this movie, but Chris, a couple days ago...
Much like everything that we've been talking
That's
about
true.
the first
That's
past,
true.
like 5
But
minutes.
I just felt like I would say that.
Yeah.
We went through not every movie, but most of the movies we could think of, and we put Woody Harrelson's name in it.
Because we had just finished watching True Detective.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so this would be like Iron Harrelson. Or Harrelson Monkey.
Woody Monkey.
Woody Monkey. It was pretty hilarious. We were going through like TV series.
Crisis on Infinite Harrelson.
Crisis on Infinite Harrelson. Harrelson 2099.
This movie always makes me hungry, too, for like Chinese.
Well, we were watching that Jackie Chan. Was it the Jackie Chan? No, it was Dragon Ball Z. And they're always like eating noodles.
Goku always eats, yeah.
He's burning a lot of... It takes a lot of calories to get to Super Saiyan.
To
4.
spend 10 minutes making a solar ball or whatever.
Spirit bomb.
There you go. But only anime I really followed is Full Metal Alchemist and what's the other one?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Well, so
Two
bonds to your
choice.
kind.
Well, Full Metal Alchemist is like one of my favorite things ever. Speaking of Robin Hood, we should totally watch The Adventures of Robin Hood.
You could make that your pick. Errol Flynn
That's
Adventures
one of the
Robin
most
Hood.
that and the Mark of Zorro back to back is one of the most joyous movie experiences you can ever have.
So we were talking. Why is everyone refusing to sell stuff to him?
Because they know he's hired to take down the Iron Monkey.
Hot buns. 20 hot buns. Don't mind
That was my porn name.
but not really. Don't mind. The loneliest hot bun.
One is the loneliest bun. That was also one of my first porn movies.
One is the loneliest bun.
Yeah.
Was it a solo movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, dirty hot bun.
That was the sequel.
Dirty hot bun.
Yeah. It was very food centric. Soup.
His stomach's louder than mine.
Challenge accepted.
It literally sounds like someone is going. Stomach played by Jeff Goldblum. They even eat food cool. That's not that cool.
Ooh.
The over exaggerations. Those are the best. Please tell me he actually breathes fire.
Steam comes out of
Yeah.
his ears. Silly one, Ki-Yang. Drinking water only spreads spicy food in your mouth.
You need something like milk or bread or rice.
I want to be able to cook like this.
I miss fuxing with a wok. We have one. I should start using it.
Walk and roll.
There's a
Christopher
restaurant
Walken.
in like, Arlington called Walk and Roll.
Really?
Yeah. And then I forget where it was, but I saw one that was Walk, Don't Run, too.
I remember my favorite is the one in Boston Commons, Manchu Walk.
I've seen I know it's pronounced pho, by the proper vernacular.
Yeah.
But there was one that they called themselves Faux King.
Nice.
Everything's so cool.
I know it's different cultures, but we should go to one of those Japanese
Soba noodle places.
Well, no, I was going to talk about one of the where they grill right in front of you.
Oh, like a hibachi grill?
Yeah, hibachi. That's what it's called. I know
we
it's
should.
Japanese, but it's still cool.
There's one in Fair Lakes.
Yeah, there is.
Cheers. Greatest sitcom of all time. Starring Woody Harrelson. Well, third season on, I guess.
And I don't think it was really starring him.
No,
He
it was
just
an
was there.
ensemble. It was an ensemble piece. They wanted to keep it going after Ted Danson. After they were called it quits, they wanted to keep it going. Woody Harrelson, he said no.
Well, that's why they made Frasier.
That's true, and Frasier is my favorite TV
Frasier's
show
king.
of all time. And Woody shows up in one episode called The Show Where Woody Shows Up. Conflict.
If you think about it, like, One Key Ying and his son are just here on, like, a vacation, and they've happened to pick, like, this fucking city where that's being, like, held hostage by a shitty governor. It's like, oh, by the way, if you don't catch the vigilante, you don't get... It's like the shittiest vacation ever. Not unlike my family vacations to Virginia Beach.
You were kidnapped, and your father was forced to take down the Iron Sparrow.
Yes, yeah. Every time. We'd go there every summer.
You'd think after a while.
I never saw much of my dad on those vacations.
I'm trying to imagine your dad, like, kung-fuing around.
My dad looks basically like Chief Fox in this movie, just not Chinese.
Like an Irish cheap fox.
Yeah.
Remember the last time your dad was at the house? I was walking and he just appeared in the driveway.
Yeah.
He's like, hello. And I'm like, oh, God, hello.
Leprechaun status.
Yeah. Get your paws off me, you damn dirty iron monkey.
He's dead.
Yeah, well, they never touch on the fact that there's apparently a plague in this city. That would probably, like, cause widespread panic and death. They're just like, oh, the boy just happens to have it. See ya.
Maybe it's like the flu, where it's not like...
Then they're called the plague. That's like, I
don't know Mandarin. Maybe it's a very, like, loose term.
Yeah, the Mandarin word for mother and horse is the same. It just depends on the tone in which you pronounce it.
Yeah.
So you got to be really fucking careful. Otherwise, you're going to call your girlfriend's mom a horse.
I imagine that leads to lots of
an umbrella.
bad situations.
It's the penguin.
Yeah, this is Chinese Batman. The kids.
Chinese Batman.
My kid's penguin.
Yeah.
This is where he shows up on the roof and he tells them he loves the alter ego, and then he smiles awkwardly and jumps in the Iron Monkey Mobile. Did they even sit down? Awesome.
They even leap from one roof to another. Awesome.
Just a romantic moonlit dinner.
Mm.
Jack Stone.
Jack Stone likes girls. Jack Stone likes girls. Nice little throwback to the Batman Forever commentary to keep it going.
It's all connected, guys. It's all connected.
Wheels within wheels.
Making deals within meals.
Here we go. Fight time.
Oh, I just ruined that bowl.
Now, where does this rank on the Sam Stone Kung Fu movies?
Oh, it's top 5 status.
Really? Top 5 status?
Right, up there with Kung Fu Hustle and Enter the Dragon.
What was the name of the Super Cop? Was the name of the Jackie Chan movie?
Super
we watched
Cop is
recently?
is among the top 5 Jackie Chan films. I don't know if it's my favorite Jackie Chan film.
I gotta watch that one that I came down and you were watching with him
Oh.
fighting mega prince women.
Operation Condor 2, Armor
man,
of
no,
God.
that one's so good.
Yeah.
That
I've
one
seen
is
that
one of the most. I just remember. Just, I was
the look on his face when he got. But yeah, that's a phenomenal.
the fight
that's
scenes in that
also-
are like unreal.
That's a contender for favorite
Ooh.
Jackie Chan film.
That's the one where he almost split it, or he did split his
yeah,
head
yeah.
open.
They show
Yeah.
like basically him almost dying in the freaking post credit
Yeah.
scene.
We should watch that one too.
Oh
It's
yeah,
it's a good fun. Well, one I've seen in the end.
He does-
Oh
Ooh.
dang! That actually like
That's his favorite
Sucks.
wrist. Oof.
shallow fist.
How you doing? That was a shoulder check.
the people's shoulder.
What? Why is he still spinning him?
Got jackknife power bombed.
Damn. Damn. Is that a KKK member? or a flying nun?
Wendy the Flying Nun, played by Sally Field.
Damn.
Oh, just to go back to this actor here, it's Legend of the Fist: The Return of Chen Zhen
Oh,
is the movie that is on Netflix. It has some of the coolest. He basically looks like Kato in the movie.
Donnie Yen's awesome. If you
But
ever
yeah,
watched,
his stuff is that movie is pretty freaking awesome.
Ip Man 1 and 2.
Mhm.
He's Ip Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people keep telling me that I need to see those. Should check those out.
That's probably my, in terms of Donnie Yen starring films, those are my 2 favorite.
Are they making him a stew?
Yes. It turns into a Hansel and Gretel analog really quick. They fatten him up and cook him and eat him.
Oh, is that the suctioning?
Yeah,
That's starting to come westward now.
back into vogue,
Yeah.
along with acupuncture.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever get acupunctured?
No.
Probably not. I'm not a big fan of being stabbed, even though I have 2 tattoos.
If you missed that, because the kid saw his eyes, he's like, "I know who you are," and then he just passed out.
Oh.
Tension.
I think we have to kill him now. knows who I
Flashback
am.
sequence.
You can tell it's a flashback because it's blue. If
But-
I saw this, I would just instantly think that something was wrong with my DVD player. Because it was like a hard cut. It wasn't like smooth. It didn't have the diddle-doo, 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 diddle-doo.
No, they just went blue.
The DVD's like, I just blew myself.
It's like 3 days later.
3 days.
I was so hoping that was going to happen.
That he was actually playing the violin.
Yeah. The 21 Jump Street moment. Original series, 21 Jump Street. In case you're wondering. When Johnny Depp's actually playing a saxophone.
Never seen it. Only seen the contemporary movie.
They make a reference to it when he's like, you played saxophone at my sister's wedding. Tough titties, I fucked her too.
What a dick.
Don't you blow smoke in Jack Stone's face?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Bath scene.
That is more commitment for this guy because he totally shaved one of his eyebrows mid-production.
He also shaved half his head.
Yeah.
What's that say?
It's the royal seal. Well, whatever the shit that was that made him think it was the royal fan. Maybe it just says the royal fan on it, and they're just like, oh, of course it would be labeled the royal fan. I don't actually read Mandarin, guys.
God. Just because you're Korean, you think you can not read Mandarin? I read English and British.
Yeah, and Irish, I'm sure. But maybe not Gaelic.
I'm rusty on Gaelic.
Yeah.
I
I remember all the signs in Dublin having both.
Well, then you don't need to learn Gaelic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the only people that still speak Gaelic are like farmers.
Like way out in the boonies
Yeah.
in Ireland.
Yeah, because a cop can't prosecute you unless they can prosecute you in Gaelic. So they always like switch to Gaelic whenever a cop is around, just to be like, nah, not all.
Gotcha.
The Guardian, if I remember that movie correctly,
The one with Kevin Costner?
No.
Good one, man.
Yeah.
No, with Don Cheadle.
Oh, yeah.
They play with that. It's a very good movie. You all should check it out.
The one with Kevin Costner.
Sure. So what's the significance of throwing the wood on the ground?
It's like the biggest. Like, so you've got a gavel, and then you throw, like, to, like, close the order, you throw the gavel off the table.
Gotcha. So it's not just him throwing things around. It's actually like
when he threw all those gavels earlier, He's basically like, fucking get the monkey! Like, it's my official order times 10.
Oddly enough, that was the title of my third porno. Fucking get the monkey.
Does she get the monkey at the end?
Oh, she does.
I wonder if Burger King gave out these sunglasses when the movie came out, like they did with the Wild Wild West.
Oh man, I would love sunglasses like that.
You could probably find them on eBay.
I
I know you
bet.
can. Isn't that where you found your Phantom skull ring?
Oh yeah, skull ring, and then the good seal, and the skull ring from the movie Slam Evil.
Wild Wild West could be your solo pick.
And we'll have Jake rap Wild Wild West at the end.
Yeah, I bought that soundtrack. You know, the day it was released, and just listened to that song over and over.
Yesterday
and
we
over.
rediscovered the fact that I have the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack.
Not only that, but your car stereo was broken. And we put the CD in, and it fixed it.
Yeah.
So your car stereo was an impossible mission.
IMF fixed it, man.
It just needed some Limp Bizkit and Metallica.
And some Metallica, some Rob Zombie, and Hans Zimmer. And
Time I disappear. Bow, wow. Bow, ba-da-da, wow.
there's a guy actually doing the classic, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him.
Wong Fei Hung doesn't need his dad as long as he has his umbrella. Actually, Wong Fei Hung is a Chinese like folk figure, kind of like our Davy Crockett kind of level. And he's played by Jackie Chan in the Drunken Master movies.
Really?
And Jet Li plays him in the Once Upon a Time in China movies.
Huh.
So I guess this is Wong Fei Hung begins.
Huh.
He might be the Iron Monkey.
So I guess the Iron Monkey's his Zorro.
Yeah, there you go.
That umbrella is really resilient.
Either that or it's like Chinese people's one
Whoa,
weakness.
that was cool.
Ah, my Achilles umbrella.
Yeah, man, that was a really expensive table, man, and you need to, like, pay for it or something, man. I'll break another table.
He paid extra. It's fine.
That's why he broke it.
What about all those pills he had?
You know, this guy's serious. He has facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's a third table.
I think there's probably going to be a fourth. There it is. Oh, that guy when it was an autograph.
What an
There's a
idiot.
fifth table.
You really lose the element of surprise if you announce your attack
Yeah.
before you attack.
It's rule number 1, I think. Don't shout, I'm here.
Oof.
Ooh.
Not a pad.
I bet he wish he landed on a table on that one.
There's no tables left. They've broken them all.
I know. That guy just fell over a
Wait,
stool,
there's
though. Oh,
Oof.
damn. Jack Stone. Yeah, I think they broke every table possible. It's like 5 or 6, I think.
Yeah.
Macy's Day Parade.
Mandarin.
Intense.
Usually people just walk in.
Best
foot.
intro
There you go.
ever.
King Caesar!
Oh, this guy's made a huge mistake.
And he's dead. Oof.
Is he really dead?
Yeah, we never see him again.
Oh, shit. Alexander Knox of this movie just got rocked. The royal seal.
No one would have ever been able to recreate that.
Oh no, shark fin.
Thomas Wayne was murdered?
Bye.
Jack Napier?
Well, basically, we just ran into this film's Joker, the guy that had the best entrance of basically anybody.
And then his Bob the Goon knocked out the Alexander Knox of this movie, basically.
Killed the
Okay, killed him. Yeah, the fans didn't love him like they loved Alexander Knox to bring him back.
Single kick. That's all it took.
Yeah.
It was the 5-toe death kick.
Yeah.
Cover yourself, boy. God.
Nice parallel there. For anyone who missed that earlier, he wouldn't let his son hold his hand.
Was there a rationale behind that hairstyle, like for anything, like a?
If you cut the pigtail, you don't go to heaven.
Okay.
The monks, the reason you can tell they're monks is because they have their head shaved. They've dedicated their entire existence to a greater purpose. I do love a good roast Chinese duck.
Yeah.
I mean, if we watched this movie first, we totally would have gone to like Honey Pig or something.
Oh my god. I'm
man.
so itching for some Chinese food right now, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Like I know I'm full, but I'm like,
Next week.
Roast duck. Roast
Next week.
some roast duck or General Tso's chicken or
Or Miss Orchid.
Sure.
Well, no, he accidentally grabbed Miss Orchid. You missed that. You were looking down at your penis.
Yeah, well, sorry guys. I'm more comfortable watching these movies without pants on.
Oh, wait, no, I can see it.
The funny thing is the listeners have no idea whether I'm being serious or joking.
And that's the last we see of the governor. Without his wives, his shark.
So
fin
Vicky
suit.
Vale is gone too.
Yeah.
The table. I've learned throughout this movie, don't throw anything at the Iron Monkey because it'll just kick it back at you like tenfold.
Now, in the myth,
It'll also fucking
in the mythos, what's the significance of him being iron? Because it's not like he has iron in his costume or anything like that.
It's just it's the strongest material. I don't think they have steel at this point. Or if they do, it's still very rare in rural areas.
Ooh.
It's like Spider-Man. The quips and the thwips. I'm looking forward to like when they do the Iron Fist series and stuff. Like, you know, you have all the Marvel guys who can like kick ass, but then
Yeah.
he's gonna be doing shit like this.
Iron
Like if
Fist
they're smart, you know what I
and
mean?
Shang-Chi, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just absolutely like kicking ass.
Oh, I hope so. That's, Iron Fist is one of my favorites, but though I'm not reading his current series because it's not that it's poorly written, but they make him really serious.
Oh shit. Oh,
Right in the tits.
The only exposure to
it's a Jackie
Iron
Chan
Fist,
move.
The only exposure to Iron Fist I have is the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon,
Yeah.
where he's super chill and
Mm-hmm.
like,
That's more. He's straight up psychotic in the current run.
Oh yeah, that's what pretty much everyone's saying. I've read like the Brubaker Fraction stuff,
Which
I
is
like
cool.
that a
I
lot.
love that. Yeah.
that's- Uh-oh. Batman Joker. He just roar.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
where's the Iron Monkey?
Yeah.
He's at home washing his key. Or gi, or whatever, however it's pronounced. I don't even think that's whatever it is. But he's at home washing his tights.
If you missed that, he hit him with the Buddha's palm, which reverses the blood flow. Essentially, his own blood is now poisoning him. This deoxygenated blood flows through his body.
Billie Jean.
These guys need to go on a diet. Was he just flashing his ankle like, hey,
He's
need a ride?
farting.
I've never been able to crack my knuckles by like just making a fist. It's got to be intense.
Yeah, that's all right. Just take stiff fingers in practice.
You know, oddly enough, there was another porno I was in. Bonk.
Still bald. What was that move called again?
The Buddha's palm?
Oh.
Seems pretty violent to be named after someone so peaceful.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's almost as big as the footprint that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar leaves on Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Some intense acupuncture there. That's not supposed to bleed.
Gotta release that poison blood.
Can that be another album title?
Poison
Poison Blood?
And he just sat down in a chair with that stuck in his back still?
Yeah. I wonder how readily available all these ingredients are. Like if you just go to like some sort of like ancient Chinese CVS. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Just a time-traveling DeLorean. Oh,
How
gee.
much, speaking of that, how much is Doc Brown in A Million Ways?
That one scene.
That's it?
That's
That-
it.
Yeah. That was like the only reason why I was going to go see it, and then I found out that it's just that one quick cameo that's basically just
It's in the
what's
trailer. I mean,
Yeah.
that's,
And I
if
was
you
like,
saw
oh,
it, it was in the
okay.
trailer pretty much. I think there might be one other bit of dialogue. Let's give him a wedgie.
I'll deal with you later.
Don't do it, Alfred.
Don't let Vicky Vale into the Batcave.
Is it?
Actually, that basically what vaccines are.
Yeah, I guess.
And, well, chemotherapy especially.
Yeah.
That being
But just
said,
put as like in those terms.
yeah.
This music reminds me of Mortal Kombat.
I just love how basically the bad guy spends his free time drawing what the bad guys or his opponents look like. He's like, ooh.
So what's wrong with the other guy?
They both got hit with Buddha's palm. That moment where he kind of brings his hand back and hits him is Buddha's palm.
Gotcha. Oh my god, you've said poison with poison like 5 times in the past 10 minutes. And by 10 minutes, I mean 3. Which makes it even worse.
It's not the Iron Monkey the city needs. It's the Iron Monkey the city deserves, or vice versa, whatever the hell.
He reverses that. You hear it once, and then they reverse it in the end of the film.
Should know since we've just recently watched it.
We haven't watched The Dark Knight.
But according to our release schedule, we totally have.
No, yeah.
Jake.
In fact, we've watched it like twice.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Way to let people behind the curtain shake.
Yeah, says the guy who lets us know that, the podcast isn't going to be released for whenever when I say a Saturday or a Sunday.
Oh, did you say Saturday or Sunday?
Or whatever day it is.
We don't even know, to be honest.
Come on, guys. Let's at least give a little bit of professionalism here.
We talk about farts and boners in almost every podcast.
Professionally.
I proposed the band name Righteous Ass Pounding.
Yeah.
And I talk about all the porn that I've been in.
We dedicate every podcast to Eric Bana.
Whoa, you saying we can't be professional about that?
Yeah, whoa. What the?
Actually, that's probably the most professional thing we do.
Yeah. Good night, Eric Bana.
Sleep tight, Eric Bana.
A strong man sheds blood before he sheds tears.
I'll bash them. I'll kill all of you if you touch one hair on Miss Kitka.
Hey, Dad, you want to have a catch?
Never did have that catch.
There's no crying in Kung Fu.
Well, yeah.
So this is like Batman and Nightwing going out.
Or like Dick Grayson Nightwing and Bruce Wayne or Dick Grayson Batman and Bruce Wayne Batman.
It's a Laughing Hyena gang.
Ooh, Mufasa.
Dude, those are my favorite. That's my favorite part of The Lion King.
Me too.
Like, I still have the toys from Burger King and McDonald's of the hyenas. One of them voiced by Whoopi Goldberg.
And
That's
one
right.
Cheech Marin.
Yeah. And the other one's just Psycho.
Ed, yeah.
He's the best.
I can't even remember who voices him.
He's just more of like a laughing psycho. It's their own fault for getting hit for seeing that one coming. Aww. There we go. That was like one of the most violent things that has happened in the movie so far. Someone's throat gets straight up slit.
Damn. For anyone curious, Ed was voiced by Jim Cummings,
Oh.
who does a lot of voice work.
Oh, cool. Like what else?
Well, most recently, Phineas and Ferb, Ben 10, Curious George TV series, and a couple straight to DVD things. Oh, he was in Grand Theft Auto 5, the video game, as local population.
Yes, you always have to bust through the skylight to be a Batman movie.
Even if it's rice paper instead of glass this time.
Well, you know.
You work with what you got.
Even though he doesn't do that, if I'm not mistaken, in the Dark Knight movie we just watched recently.
Yeah.
Right? Guys?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, so, you know.
Oh, in the face. That's another porno you were in, right?
Yeah.
Very powerful.
I made a lot of money.
A strong force flows.
All
from
of these are
north to south.
all of these are
Fix the Body I actually won an award for.
yeah, that was a good one. Oh, damn.
That was actually a trilogy.
It's a very prolific time in your life, Chris.
Well, it was about 3 days.
Yeah.
I shot like 50 movies.
3 days of the Condor.
That's what my biography is called.
Two-Face?
How could you? I'm a woman. Which, oddly enough, was another porno that I was in. Now they're breaking benches.
He
They're
broke
at
every
tables
table,
at this
yeah.
point. Oh man, maybe we should have gone in the city and like fought evil instead of like hang out with the country people and eat rice. Damn. Is this a job for an iron monkey? No, it's a job for two. A lot of duck was eaten over the course of this film.
Looks like Ming the Merciless.
Oh my God, we should watch Flash Gordon. I have it on DVD.
It's one of the best.
Flash. Ah.
I think it's the only Queen album where I have no tracks from on my iTunes.
It's really
It's a
not a
shame.
good Queen album.
It's got two great songs on it. The Flash theme and Hero.
Yeah, but
Those are two tracks you should have in a Queen collection.
but otherwise the rest are just
Well, the rest are, it's a soundtrack.
yeah. It goes well with the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them are just kind of that dun dun.
Well,
dun,
you can
dun,
play,
dun,
you know,
dun, dun, dun,
Ming's
dun,
theme
dun,
whenever
dun.
you walk in a room or something. Freak people out. Used to scare Alex Ross, I think he said, it's his favorite movie of all time. What?
With a grape. If you needed that recap.
Oh, is that your line where you can't handle it, Jake? That's that.
Seeing a man being basically shot with a grape? Yes.
Wait for
Oh. Oh.
Oh, there goes.
There's
another
the
table.
ultimate table.
Jesus. You made me, I made you first.
You
So
wouldn't hit
childish.
You wouldn't hit a guy with a flying sleeve, would you? Oh. That was pretty metal.
Yeah. Holy shit.
This must be the end of the movie because they're just fucking rocking
there's
people.
only about 10 minutes left in the movie.
This is like ultimate. This is ultimate Iron Monkey.
Brought to you by Marvel Comics.
Yeah, I mean, we were like, I guess at just kind of pretty normal stellar Iron Monkey. This is full on ultimate Iron Monkey.
Yeah. Maximum Iron Monkey.
Maximum.
Not
this
even
is Iron Monkey 2099.
Not even penultimate Iron Monkey, but ultimate Iron Monkey.
Vermin.
Get over here.
See, that's the fault with having a flying sleeve.
Is that the fault with our stars, though?
Yes.
Did anybody actually see that film out of the
No.
two?
No, I heard it's very good.
Yeah, me too. I haven't seen it, but
I hear it romanticizes cancer.
like 50-50?
Yeah.
50-50 is a really good movie. But yeah, I've only heard good things about The Fault in Our Stars. It's supposed to be a great book, too. Or first, I guess. I don't know. Enough of this shit.
Well. Acid from Ace Chemicals. Now they're just trying to get him naked.
It's getting hot in her.
They were watching a Chris Nolan porno.
Yes. Up the poles. The Chris Nolan porno.
This is insanity.
Indy, cover your heart. Sorry, Short Round is the only thing I can think of when he starts yelling like that. Go for his legs. It's his only weak spot. Do people actually like you see like that kind of stuff in China, like kung fu movies all the time? Do people actually do that whole like walking on the top of stilts like that?
I've never actually been to China. I don't know.
Sam,
I know they do that at Epcot.
Oh.
oh,
Cranium. Oh, man. Burn, baby, burn.
stop global warming.
You can tell we've
start global cooling. Make the world a giant iceberg.
You can tell we were watching a lot of Batman movies when we were trying to make Iron Monkey a Batman film.
Yeah, like all of the Batman movies, right, Jake?
That's right. We've watched all the Batman movies.
Oh no, my Achilles stomach.
Oh,
really?
He's even looking at the screen like, yeah, I guess that just happened.
is a pretty epic end scene
Yeah.
right here.
Oh yeah, like I said, one of my favorite kung fu movies.
Catch his little pube beard on fire. Oh my god, he just refuses to die. Why can't I kill you? Love it.
Oh.
Holy shit. Good thing they're basically the same weight, right? Book. Nice teamwork, guys.
And then they ate him for dinner.
Roast governor.
Jack Stone doesn't believe it all, any of it.
Jack Stone lives again.
The sequel.
Iron Monkey 2, Jack Stone's Revenge.
Man, I hope you had a good vacation.
Yeah.
Dad, this was the best vacation ever. Let's come back here every year. So that's what the kids are calling it nowadays.
He gave us a signal.
Is it just me, or does the Iron Monkey kind of look like a Asian Kyle MacLachlan? Is it just me? Could be just me. I'm fine with that.
I don't know.
I'm looking at him and I'm
No?
looking at Kyle MacLachlan and I'm like,
No? Like Twin Peaks era? No?
no.
Sex and the City era?
I mean, is it the eyes?
I don't know. Why? Because he's Asian, Sam?
No, I would
God,
no.
you're racist.
Yeah, because Kyle MacLachlan is totally Asian.
They weren't married?
No, they just kind of hung out and ran a clinic. As seen in Once Upon a Time in China, 1 through 5.
Good Lord.
Not so much seen in the Jackie Chan one.
In the fourth one, does he fight Russia?
Yes.
All of Russia.
And gives a sweetheart. He directed Double Team.
Oh. Well, that's the closest we're getting to that one. I mean, if we did this commentary in the future, then maybe we've already watched it. I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
I feel like
Don't let them behind the veil.
Sorry, guys.
Every time
we've watched every Batman movie
I
already.
feel like every time we do a go around, like obviously you two have the next like solo film picks, but like after the next franchise and it's like another solo film, I'll be like Double Team and this, and it'll be like no, not Double Team and the other.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say,
you should just keep bringing Double
Yeah.
Team and be like, hey guys, come on.
I know Sam, and he will. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I've never
Yeah.
seen it before. That was a really fun
Thank
movie.
you very much, Sam.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's on Netflix. You can get it on the cheap on Amazon on Blu-ray or DVD. Certainly one of my favorites. I just love that we just saw a credit to Ringo Chung.
Nice. Is he the Chinese Ringo Starr?
Yeah. Except he's a better drummer. But
He's my favorite drummer for the Beatles. All right,
Yeah.
You need to calm down.
My favorite was Paul.
yeah. Oh, on
Dear
Dear
Prudence.
Prudence. That's great.
Touche, sir.
And back in the USSR.
Yep.
Well, that was Paul on Back in the USSR.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh.
And Ballad of John and Yoko.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was Iron Monkey, again, one of my favorite kung fu films of all time.
Yeah, well done.
A lot of
well
fun.
done.
Really easy to get into, really short, and just really kind
Much
of
like Sam.
It's
Easy
funny
to get into and really short.
It's funny that the run
the name of
times
his biography.
with that
Really
picture
easy
of
to
you
get
on the front cover of the guitar, like a complete doof. No, I was gonna say, it was funny. The DVD, the menu, and then I looked at IMDb. All the run times were different.
I like
On
how the
IMDb,
menu,
it said 90 minutes.
I like how the menu had the runtime on it. For anyone watching the same version that we did with the Blu-ray, on the main menu underneath or above Play Movie, it was like 85 minutes.
I've never seen that on a menu ever.
which was not consistent to the Bluray case.
Yeah, the Blu-ray case, the back of the Blu-ray case says what, 87?
86, 87,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
And then the menu says 85, and then IMDb says 90.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I don't know. Right now, my counter is saying 125 and some change. So obviously, it's gone above 85 minutes. So the DVD menu lied.
But yeah, I watched this movie in theaters when Quentin Tarantino produced or executive produced the American translation or whatever. So
Right, the American distribution, I think, is what it's called.
Right.
He did the same thing with a couple others. That Django one.
Django
Before
Hero.
he did Django Unchained.
Yeah. So thank you, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but thanks for joining us for another Geek Out commentary on Iron Monkey. If we'll have we got some more series and franchises to get into before.
And looks like the back of the DVD was right, because we were about to click over to 126. Sorry, that meant a lot to me.
Wait for it.
Like,
Wait.
hold on. It's stuck at 57 seconds.
What if the DVD menu changed? All of a sudden it's saying 86 minutes.
Okay, so I guess we were saying goodbye.
Yeah. So
before I geeked out.
There's a couple more solo films, and a couple more solo films, then we'll get into our next series. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
Adios.
Toodles.
Thank you very much.